Did he have to kick then? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I think he could have. I don't know.
Yeah, just keep the score on that, mate. It's all right with this fixed.
A little bit hurried there. A little bit hurried. Sometimes you don't need to play the long ball, just give it a simple ball.
Yeah, I agree, especially with the way Maidenhead started. They've always made yards with their carries, but they've got the scrum here. The Marlow captain wasn't too happy with the decision. But let's see how Maidenhead set up. Phil Harrison at 12, who's had a good start. He might be heavily involved in this. I'm going to go for 13 comes hard, play 12 at the back. Let's see. Oh yeah, Maidenhead have got it. Let's go to Josh Henderson. Ooh, looks like he's just knocked that on, but the referee hasn't seen. Is that a drop goal from Luke Haywood? No, I think it was just a kick, but it's somehow gathered by Josh Henderson, who's given it to James Weston Kay.
Did the ref not see that?
No, I'm not quite sure.
Or did he just drop it?
No,
not even gather it.
I thought he may have dropped it. We may be able to see on our own highlights on the screen here. Let's have a look. No, he may have dropped it backwards. It may be right, but Marlow look like they've stolen this. Yeah. Sam Caldwell from Marlow looked to clear. That's a great clearance, to be fair. Will Luke go quick? He has. Terrible pass, but he has.
No, that was all right.
I have to say that. He was a pain for me coaching for 2 years, Luke. Josh Henderson again choosing to use the boot. He's got James Weston Kay, who can he get the ball? Oh, he can't.
Unlucky. You feel that Maidenhead just need to slow it a little tiny bit. You know what I mean? I think when they think it's on, they see the sort of speed up when they maybe just take it easy.
Yeah, but when Maidenhead have had the ball in hand, they've made yards every time. So I'm not sure if we need to do these kicks. I think maybe just keep the ball in hand. Obviously, we had that chip in our own 22, which was a great option. But let's just keep the ball in hand because I think we've got the better of them in attack. So let's see how Marlow set up here. Will they try and exit? First of all, they've got to win the line out, which hasn't been great so far. And again, Paul Hodgson.
God wins it again.
Yeah, God wins it again.
Well done.
Top Hodge. Goes to Elliot Frisbee. He's coming at 15. He's chipped it as well. Dan Cartlin has kicked that backwards and maybe... Oh, God, it's going a little bit chaotic. Marlow looking to run it out. He's kicked it. Looks like who's going to take this? It's Harrison. It's dropped backwards though. Luke needs to support him here.
It's more like football at the moment.
Great feet. Good fend off as well. I like this Harrison.
Lovely feet. Yeah. Lovely feet. And he's still going.
And Charlie Thomas. No support yet, so he's just going to carry. Again, a couple yards made. Freddie Tipton with the ball now. Nice pass to Will Manning. It could be on here. See how Maynard set up on the way back. Looks like Arufe's going to get a carry again. Here he goes. What a game he's having. CT with the ball. Called out the back by Josh. Lovely play by Josh. Lovely call to pull out the back. Really liking Josh Henderson's start. He clearly knows the game well, knows when to tell the forwards to carry, when to pull it out the back. He's got good tactical awareness.
There's something about the Maidenhead team that they're very, very committed. I think they've made 4 or 5 breaks where they should have scored and haven't. I'm not being critical of them, but just keep quite calm. I was always calm when I scored.
Well, it wouldn't be like you, Steve, to be critical of anyone, would it?
No, it wouldn't. No. I was calm when I scored, but I only scored once ever. So. But they should have just calmed down a bit then. Some great play by Maidenhead. Fair play.
So scrum on their own line here, Marlow. Looks like they may look to carry with their 12. He's been probably their best player so far.
Yeah.
Don't know all the players of Marlow. I will have a look at his name. Ogundia, I hope I said that right. Yeah. He's been definitely their best player so far, their biggest threat.
So it's all territorial, all one way. Let's just see if Maids can keep Marlow there in their own 22 now.
12-0 to Maidenhead. About 20 minutes into the game, ball spilled out. Sam's just fly act that for Marlow. James Weston Kay on the ball. He's a strong runner as James Weston Kay. He's found a gap and he's gone under the post.
That was good. That was good.
James Weston Kay, so good with the ball in hand. Absolutely loves the gym. He's stacked. He's strong. He's fast. When he has the ball in space, he is a dangerous player.
But also done lovely feet then.
Yeah.
Twinkle feet. Do you remember Phil Bennett? Watching Phil Bennett?
Yeah, the Welsh fly half. Yeah.
He used to. He would just be all sidestep, left, right, left, right, left, right. In the end, he fell apart. But he was a great sidestepper, Phil Bennett. He started the Barbarians' famous try hundreds of years ago. Anyway,
were you there for that game, Steve?
No, I wasn't. I was in college watching it on TV. But
who scored that try, by the way?
Gareth Edwards.
Gareth Edwards. So, type into YouTube Barbarians Gareth Edwards try, and you'll see the greatest try ever seen.
Yeah.
Josh Henderson converts the try. That's now 19-0 to Maidenhead.
In that famous trident, there was a pass that was alleged to be well forward.
Yeah.
And in later years, I ran into the referee, who was a Frenchman. I said, "Didn't you think that was forward?" He said, "Yes, miles forward."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't he give it?
Well, he said, "Who was I to stand in the way of history?" Seriously?
Really?
Domek, his name was.
Well, so he knew Gareth Edwards was going to score that try in the corner?
Well, yeah, I think so, yeah. But he knew it was forward. But I think he just fancied a bit of a
I think now is his excuse for having a howler of a call there. Anyway, a high kick, and Charlie Thomas again has dropped it backwards. High catch kicking practice for CT on Tuesday, please, mobs. Courtney Rogers on the ball. See how Maidenhead play here. Will they run or will they look to kick? Josh goes for a kick, another good kick.
That's an excellent option.
Dan Cartland, who I think's the captain for Marlow today, picking the ball up. He's got Weston Kay on his shoulder here. He's done all right here, Dan. He needs to keep running, I think. Oh, he's shugging off a few defenders there.
Well, he beat one man 4 times,
yeah.
But he didn't make any ground.
All offside there by Oxon. Referee hasn't seen it. He's given advantage for something. High tackle, so let's see if Marlow, maybe a little chip over the top whilst they've got advantage. Let's see what Sam Caldwell at 10 for Marlow does. We're going to use the pass. Not a bad pass. He's under pressure. Can he get it away? The ref probably needs to come back for the advantage here, but he's allowing play to go on. No, he's called it now.
I'm just a dog forward, you're a back, but those long passes, they just attract the defence wide onto the catcher. Sometimes you just don't need to do a long pass.
Yeah.
Give it to the next man and you've committed him, but you've also committed the defender.
Yeah, and he's missed passing their 12. He's been the most dangerous player. They haven't quite made touch. Elliot Frisbee's on the ball. He's not quite connected that as well as I think he would like. It may work out. The ball's been dropped. And now it's been given a penalty by the referee.
Late challenge.
Late challenge. Yeah. He's given.
Yeah, late challenge.
So late tackle, the referee said.
Yeah.
Anyway, Marlow have another kick. See if Sam can make touch this time. He has. So just looking at the stand there, Steve. Second team game, but decent crowd out there. You must.
Excellent crowd. Excellent crowd. Obviously, a lot of them have bought the tickets online from the dodgy websites, I'd say, because they weren't available. But, no, it's a great crowd, and it's nice to have a little stand at Maidenhead, well, big stand at Maidenhead.
So on the second aisle there, at the top, we've got Ed Parrott, who's the manager for the second team. You would think he'd be on the touchline with the coaches, everything like that, but clearly would rather be closer to the bar than
I think he likes an admin role, Ed, actually, I played with him 300 years ago when he was the second row. And
anyway, Marlow have got the ball here in a good attacking position. Let's see what they can do. They haven't shown much in attack. Sam Caldwell with the ball. Feeds his good little dummy there, but he is taken by Courtney, and Josh Henderson stolen that. See what the referee's given to give.
Purple offside.
Given an offside.
Okay.
See what Marlow do here. Will they go for touch?
Yeah, you're good there. You're good there.
Marlow coach is asking for them to have a dig.
what he's going to do. He's going to give him a spade.
They're going for touch here, Sam.
Well, I think
See how close he can get. He's gone very ambitious. He's made all the linesman has called that's gone dead. I think the referee disagrees, and they will. Obviously, the referee has the final say. So they're going for the 5 metre. So the referee's overruled, as he can do, and Marlow have a great opportunity to get on the board.
this is the first attacking position, so we'll see how they can capitalise. They need to get a score of some sort to bring them back into this.
See if Paul Hodgson can get in the way. He's
you
done
fancy Hodgson to poach this time?
Looks like they're going to contest.
Wasn't contested.
Wasn't contested, so it doesn't. I don't think either team contested, so I think just play on, ref. Good call. Marlow close out the line here. Can he get the scoreboard? That's a great carry. He should score, and he has. Marlow on the board. 19-5 to Maidenhead with conversion to come.
Well, they needed that one because, to be honest, they could actually be way behind. Maidenhead missed so many chances, so maybe that will be the score that just Maidenhead concentrated a bit. Well, controversial because the touch judge has been there to do a job, and he said that was over the play.
Yeah.
The ref, fair enough. The ref is allowed to intervene.
Yeah. He has the final say. So Sam Caldwell, Marlow fly half. He'll just, I'm sure he'll pop this over. Definitely his greatest strength when it comes to rugby is kicking. Thank God he got that over, otherwise I'd look silly.
Yeah. Well, they're back in the game just a little bit, and Maidenhead would like to assert themselves now before half time.
Who's most impressed you from the Maidenhead team, Steve? Maybe one or two players?
I think quite a few. Actually, to be honest with you, I just feel that they're playing really well. They've got some great players in almost every position, but they just need to calm down a bit, that's all. Be interesting now, because we don't want Marlow to get ahead of steam, and there we've seen a really bad kick, so Marlow will love that. It's their ball on halfway.
Let's go then, Maids.
So ball hasn't gone 10, so Marlow have the option. A retake line out of scrum. They'll go for scrum. I don't think they should have gone for the line out. It's definitely been a weakness for Marlow today, which, as you called before the game, Steve, looking at training, you did believe was a weakness. So.
Yes, I did. It was obvious. But we're back on now, and Ed Parrott up there on the coaches level will be hoping that they consolidate you, get a try before half time.
So see how Marlow attack. Good scrum by Maidenhead. Great scrum. Ball's come out though. 13 comes hard. Couldn't quite get the offload. Luke Hayward makes his first tackle ever. Shrugs off one player. Marlow made good carry there by their forward. Another one-up runner. Joe Harris-Wildman with a big tackle. Joe Harris-Wildman, hooker for the Colts for the last 2 years, transitioned to Colts. He's done brilliantly so far. Knock on, it's gone to Harrison. And they're looking to attack. Will Manning here looking to carry. Will he get a tip on? He has. He's taken it to Charlie Jones, but it's just overrun at Charlie. Great offload there. Could be on here for Marlow. Sam's seen the space behind Luke. Goes for a kick behind. Let's see how Luke will exit here. He's going to run it. Here comes the hot stepper.
Brilliant play by Luke then, because he was the last man in the line, and he got in front of his own team, which was brilliant play.
Yeah, you can tell he's an excellent sevens player, Luke, with the feet he's got. Plays all around Europe when it comes to sevens season. Marlow going for the chip here. Game's gone a little bit chaotic. Here goes James Weston K. Don't give him space. He's got a good offload to Josh. He's grubbing it on. Oh, is he taken down there? There goes Harrison. Needs to fly act this on. He's gone for the pickup. That's a great pickup. He's dropped the ball.
Oh dear. Well, it was a great pick-up apart from the fact they dropped the ball. That was a shame. I mean, I think are they going to be a penalty for a late tackle? No, don't know.
Just go for the scrum.
But no, the bad news is that Maidenhead have conceded. The good news is their scrum is asserted itself now.
Yes.
So that's always important. You went in the scrum once, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It was
It was
under nines.
What was it like?
It was just smelly and disgusting. Yeah.
It's horrendous.
Yeah, I'm not sure who would go in there, but there we are.
So you could do another scrum like that now.
Back in, lads.
I've been really impressed actually by both sides so far. To be serious.
Yeah.
Second team game. They probably, they don't play together that often because they're always playing up and down and whatnot. Very impressive. Actually, it's been a really good game. Been a very good game.
Good advert for a local game here.
Oh, it is. Yeah. There's the drive.
Good scrum again. Reface having a great game on that side. Referee not interested in giving a scrum penalty. Oh no, he has. I thought that was definitely worth.
Fall off his bone before the ball was out.
Well worth it, that penalty for Maidenhead.
His feet, he was out the scrum.
Got to be rewarded for that dominance.
Here we go, Dan. Use the big
Charlie Thomas again going for the pickup. I think he's going to score here. He's just through. Charlie Thomas, tap penalty speciality. You see all these special routines now, the tap penalty of Ireland and Leinster, all these fancy moves. Nah, just Charlie Thomas, tap and go. Bash!
I have to say, Marlow didn't fancy Charlie then, did they? Really?
They haven't fancied him at all.
No, that is good play.
Yep.
That
He
was good
turns
play.
in to stop me from going straight.
Okay.
If you look at my side, turns his body so I can't go straight through. Just watch that.
Alright, thank you.
So Refe just having a word with the referee about the scrum, but I mean, he's just giving him a penalty, so...
But we talked back there that a winger got the ball completely on his own, ran it back into his own team, which was brilliant. Great run down the right hand side and a great scrummage. So that's the way to bounce back from conceding a try.
Yeah, agree. 26-5 now to Maidenhead.
The crowd loved that. They went berserk.
Yeah.
So they did. They went absolutely nuts.
What they need is that like try music they have at Twickenham, Imagine the scenes in the stand if they had that.
Oh, I hate that. Honestly.
What would you have? Just natural celebration.
What's that idiot song they sing? All the crowd sing. The American Boy.
Freed from Desire?
No.
American Boy?
No. Much older than that. I can't remember the song. It's sung all over the world, and I hate it. Sweet Caroline, yeah. All the crowd who are near me when they sing it, I tell them to shut up.
What do they do? Do they shut up, or do they tell you to shut up?
No, they just leave the ground.
They wouldn't dare.
They leave the ground.
Oh, they made it on the ball. Here goes Harrison. Ball to Luke Hayward. Dangerous in space. Sam Caldwell makes the tackle. It looks like Marlow on that. The referee's got to give it to Marlow. That's a great steal from the 13. Great steal. So Luke not giving the ball, and he should be marched back 10, and he is.
Well, it's a little harsh.
Well, Luke knew exactly what he was doing there.
Okay.
Good, Sam. Well done. Good nudge.
Good nudge there by Sam Caldwell. So another line out to Marlow. Again, we've mentioned this many times. Been a slight weakness of them today, the line out. So be interesting to see in the second half after they've had a chat with the coach whether they still continue to kick to touch or they maybe go for another option. But they need to fix the line out. Let's see how they go on here. Paul Hodgson looks hungry for the ball here. He's gone up. And again, it's gone past everyone, and it's another lost line out. Oscar Ridley carrying the ball, a former Colt. Good to see him back at Maidenhead playing. Harrison on the ball. Lovely little step in handoff. He's made a break here. Elliot, he's just got away. Elliot Monk needed to call that ball just on the left, and he would have been in under the sticks Josh Henderson with the ball goes back inside to CT. Now Maidenhead just going to compose himself. So many times in this game, just rushed the attack. No one back home, but Arife has gone for it. He's dropped the ball. A little bit off the ball here between Frisbee. Yeah, that's just filtered out. Classic bit of handbags there from the Marlow 7 and Frisbee. Listen.
My eyes are over here. I don't know what's happened here. My eyes are on the ball.
I didn't think the referee was going to get the cards out there because I've just seen the cards in his hand, but I think the whole game he's just been running around with them.
Right.
Do you think that's the fact that he hasn't invested in shorts that can carry pockets, or he just loves giving the cards out, Steve?
To be fair to him, he said, look, I didn't see it, so not much you can do really. I mean, a lot of top refs, they pretend they've seen it, they send something off when they haven't, so yeah, they do, honestly, they do. What are the benches like here then? What's a Maidenhead bench? They've got any talent?
Well, it's quite nice. I think it's wooden. It's been well kept for many years. Lovely to sit on.
Is it?
So yeah, maybe at half time we'll go and inspect the bench.
The bench, yeah.
You could sit on it too.
Okay. What about replacements? Have they got any of those?
Oh, the subs, yeah, they got some of them. Got Rowley, who's had a few caps for the first team. He'll come on. Yeah, Ben Gill. Ben Gill's brother Chris Gill is playing for the first team today, and Ben will be hopefully coming in the second half. Do we have any idea how the first team are getting on? Anyone know, Anthony? Worthing today.
A few issues. I'm having a few issues with the network today.
So it looks like we may have a few issues with the sound today, so apologies for that.
Well, fair play. I have to say, I've not seen our coverage for a long time. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. The commentary's superb.
Let's go, heads up!
So Maidenhead themselves losing a line out now, going right to the back to Charlie Gels, who lost it. But anyway, Maidenhead got the ball back with Harrison, who's had a great first half. Looks like the 12 for Marlow may be on it, and he's nicked it. The referee thought he'd gone off his feet there. Charlie Thomas going for his hat-trick now. Here he goes. Can he do it? That is a hat-trick of tries for Charlie Thomas from doing nothing other than tapping a ball from 7 metres out and going over the try line. Absolute stat pad McGee.
I tell you what, I mean, if they don't tackle you, you carry on. What I like about him, he didn't just run in a straight line, he throws in a few side steps. And fair play, he's on the ball and off he goes. I mean, there's no reason why he couldn't do that every time if he wants to.
So that is now 31-5 to Maidenhead with the kick to come from Josh Henderson. Coming up to half time. Charlie Thomas with the jug in. He normally gets a jug for himself and then he gives a jug for everyone else. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. He'll do it all in one if you ask him to.
Has he played for the first team, Dunk?
Yeah, he played a couple of years ago, I think. I think he's just happy, turning up on a Saturday, having a little trot about, scoring a hat-trick, smashing a pipe, and going to Dan's Bar. Dan's Bar are who Charlie is sponsored by.
Okay.
So I think it's only right that Charlie Thomas...
That's Dan's Bar in Maidenhead?
Yeah, Dan's Bar in Maidenhead.
Are you sponsored by them? Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, if he's sponsored per try, it'll cost him a fortune.
Yeah. Sam Caldwell goes short here, and Charlie Thomas that's the third kick-off Charlie Thomas has not been able to catch. So he's just as many tries today as he does drops from kick-off. So
I do fancy I fancied a refit to take that. He was there, but the other thing is that he's when you stand front on, if you drop the ball, you're going to knock it on. You've got to try and turn your shoulder to the opposition. So if you drop it, you knock it back.
Anyway, we have 18 people watching the stream today, which is
fantastic.
Which is good. I think there has been some issues with sound, so do comment in if maybe the sound's back or you still can't hear anything. Well, you wouldn't message him if you can't hear anything. Anyway, here go Marlow. Sam Caldwell going for the kick. Put it in the corner. It's gone over the try line, but I don't think it's going to go dead. So let's see what Frisbee does here. Well, we have only a dropout. And that's half time. So that's 31-5 to Maidenhead. Very dominant display by the Magenta. Hat trick for Charlie Thomas. A hat trick of tap penalty tries. Stat pad McGee, but they all count.
I mean, I want to summarise the half. Very, very satisfying for Maidenhead. They have their ups and downs as a second team, but there's some players there who could who are first team material. Dunk.
Yeah.
And all those coats in it as well. It's just terrific. And I hope everyone who's watching it is enjoying it, because it's been great fun. Got a few laughs.
Okay. Anyway, that's half time. So we'll see you soon. So we're back for the second half, 31-5 to Maidenhead. A few subs have been made by Maidenhead. Refay's come off, Rowley's come on. Looks like Sam Benson's come on as well. Ben Gill has come on.
I think the Refay's are slightly unlucky to be taken off them, don't you?
Perhaps he's a busy week at work with his crisp tasting. Anyway, Sam Caldwell manages to keep that back in, but I think my referee maybe hasn't seen it, or maybe I'm wrong. Maynard looking to counter here. Dan Cartland with the ball from Marlow, gets tackled. Ben Gill just coming on, looking to spoil the ruck. Marlow looking to play from their own 20 here. Josh Henderson with good little chop tackle there, great chop tackle. Sure in the pocket. Elliot Frisbee looks like he'll take this. He's let it bounce. See the platform for attack he has. He's gone for a kick himself.
That's clever.
Yeah,
that was clever play.
Sam's done very well. The Marlow tend to keep that in.
He has
really well. He's kicked it over the scrum half. Elliot Monk. Maynard. Let's see what they do here on the return. Bit of kick tennis at the moment. Marlow looking to run it back now.
Oh, that's a great tackle from behind. But our 20, who's our 20 done?
20. I'm not too sure.
Did well.
I think that might be Sam Foster or Benson. I'm not sure who's who. Anyway, great to see some new players at the club. Marlow again looking to keep the ball in hand here, running it out from their own half.
I thought the Refay was a little bit lucky to be hauled off. But there
we go. Opportunity to use our other props. Ben Gill coming on. See what he can do. Liam Wandowski has also come on. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we're giving both sets of props a half each.
Luckily we got our try machine still on them.
Yeah, Charlie Thomas, hat trick of tries in the first half, all from tap penalties.
Yeah.
Main have chipped and now they've got the ball. Here goes Charlie Thomas, great little tip, and Liam just coming on, goes through. So that's an assist for Charlie Thomas as well. What day he's having. If you had him in your fantasy team, well,
fantasy rugby team, and I thought you meant my other fantasy team.
Yeah,
no, it was
I captained him today, triple captain.
That was just really good play there. Really good play. I think some of the decisions these boys are making are good as well. You know, when to kick, when not to.
Yeah.
And I do feel a bit for Refay because he's spent all week eating those rat crisps and all that, and bison crisps.
Yeah.
And now he only played half, but he didn't have to play well.
Well, you never know, on the bench he might be having those bison flavoured crisps.
Yeah,
Steve,
that's why he's so big, but he's fair play to him.
I think he'd possibly shout for the first team. He was on the bench a couple of weeks ago, and I think he'll definitely be sniffing about.
He'll be. He's obviously got some quality there. He's a big lad. He's not hugely tall, but he's chunky, isn't he?
Yeah, it's 10 to 8%.
It's much more than weight because it's just completely.
Yeah.
So I've just got everything that you're doing. Just got your So I'll upload it later. Trying to fix it while film, mate. So it's like.
Yeah. So 38-5 to Maidenhead. Lovely start for Liam Wandowski coming on from the bench. Tip pass from Charlie scoring. Sam's gone deep there, Freddie Tipton. Thank God it's not going to Charlie Thomas after a hat-trick of drop balls from the restart.
They got Charlie out the way for that.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just go for Charlie. Anyway, he's got the ball in hand. Here he goes. And another tip pass. Elliot Frisbee goes for the chip over the top. Ooh, looks like What on earth was that? Sorry, I just completely jumped up my skin and missed that, but looks like Maynard scored.
Yes, they have. Yeah.
Oh, it's you! I speak to him after the game. It's the first job, mate. It's the first job. Wait, did you make sure the camera ain't got me in the back last try?
I don't know where that was. I don't know what you did.
What was that big bang?
That big bang was
Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan.
yeah, was Ryan Kinchin, who was delivering our pints of, well, refreshments, we'll say. Right, I don't know what this is, Ribena, maybe, Vimto orange squash. And as he was coming up the metal gate, he seemed to slip his grip and it slammed, and yeah, we all absolutely bricked ourselves before that try was scored. So hence why we have no clue what just happened, but misconversion for Josh, difficult one out wide.
That was another burst by Charlie there, but and an offload. So if he catches the ball in the first place, he's unstoppable.
Right, might be getting back on in a minute. Reboot the entire thing, so last fails reboot.
Maybe they should just give him the ball in a parcel to untap.
His grip and it slammed, and so I believe that's 43-5 to Maidenhead now. Really good start for Maidenhead. Paul Hodgson, oh god, that's four kickoffs today that Maidenhead have dropped. He's had an excellent game, Paul Hodgson today. Excellent game, Paul Hodgson today. Just dropped that.
That's an excellent game, but actually, I don't know why he just jumped up in the air because he was the only one there. But fair play, Maids. Those of you who didn't see the first half, they played really, really well. They played really well. Some real good players out there, first team contenders, I'd say, and Marlow is struggling a little bit. Which, if you're a Maidenhead man, is it's bearable.
Yeah, well, it's definitely one of the strongest second teams Maidenhead have been able to put out. I mean, there was 5 players that are on a standby list today, which shows just how many players we've got turning up to training, putting themselves available. The struggles of the first team this year. Really, really pleasing for the club to see. Penalty to Marlow there. I think that was against Elliot Monk.
Right. Another per-host scrum there.
Yep, I think we're back, mate.
3%.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Good kick to touch there by Sam Caldwell.
It's a long time since Marlow had field position done.
Yeah, I think they've had a couple visits to the 22. They did score once.
They did. That's the only time they've looked like scoring, but I think they got. I don't know if we got the win now. I think they might have the win now. So there we go.
Well, they've won that line out. They've gone off the top. Not interested in driving. The most dangerous player, their inside centre, has carried the ball there. Maynard are over it. The ref doesn't think he's got it. That's fine. Another strong carry. Looks like they'll go around the corner. They've got advantage here, Marlow. The referee has called a penalty. Looks like Maynard were off their feet by what he's given. Now, do they have a Charlie Thomas off themselves who can just tap and go and score?
Yeah.
Who is the CT Marlow player? Well, they've given it to this lad, who I think scored in the first half. He's been pushed back there.
Charlie's got all of him though. He didn't want his glory to be snatched away.
Good little tip pass by Marlow, but they have dropped. I think it's gone backwards though, so that's all right. No knock on. Frisbee trying to get over that ball. Sam Caldwell to Cartland. It's a 3-on-1 here. He's going himself and he's scored. Captain scores for Marlow. Good little try that. I mean, I thought for 1 minute he may be selfish, but obviously he backs himself as a runner and he's gone through the gap and he's scored.
That was the first time they've shown anything, but they did play really well there. And instead of mucking around with the forwards where they're not that great, they've spun it wide and they did really well.
Yeah, when they've hit up their 12 and they've got their 15 into space, they've looked good today.
Absolutely.
So that is.
I've got the scoreboard back up. Just got excited. Sorry.
You've got a what, Anthony?
The scoreboard's about to go back up.
What's the
First
score?
time today.
Sam Caldwell to take this kick for Marlow.
Sorry.
6'5" fly half. Always love a tall fly half. 6'3" myself. I was a former 10. Down the middle, lovely kick by Sam.
Good. Have you done any place kicking with him?
But we need. My school needs to train first before I can do any of that. We sort of just turn up and just play, and
Do you not have any training sessions?
We do, but normally I'm knackered after teaching 5 lessons a day. But when it comes to training after school, there's not really much left of me. Anyway, Josh Henderson. Oh, that's again. He's gone short, but Maynard. Oh, I don't know. Marlow played that, so I think that should be play on, and it was a knock on, so it should be Maynard scrum. But the ref doesn't think so. So it's scrum in the middle from Marlow.
Do you know what the score is? So I can update it.
The score
Yes.
is 43-12 to Maidenhead.
The crowd have all woken up now. The score's up on the board. They thought Maidenhead would lose it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're up on their feet, singing Sweet Caroline.
Oh, God. Not that.
But like we said in the first half, good, decent crowd for a second team game.
Yeah, there is.
Really good. Another good drive. Despite replacing front row at half time, Maidenhead scrum still dominant, and the referee has given a holding on penalty. Oh, and it's all kicking off a little bit there. Don't think there's much.
Rowley at the bottom of that.
Yeah, Rowley at the bottom of that.
I don't think they appreciated that actually being driven off.
Can't hear the ref. Let's hear what the referee has to say here.
I had first exacerbated by a holding by your 9, so we are going with a penalty here. This isn't card worthy, we're heading that way, the game's getting a bit angry.
Yeah.
You two, calm it down, I don't want to see that again, okay?
Yeah. Can I bring him in quickly?
Yeah, so we are going with a penalty.
I think that's a fair call by the referee. No need to get the cards out there. He said it was not card worthy, but important that he highlights issues like that, brings the people in who are in the middle of it, and just calms it down, because it is a local derby, and sometimes these things can happen.
Okay. Yeah, nice to get the referee on sound there. We heard exactly what he said.
Oh, Josh Henderson switched way. There's no one on the left, and he's made his kick to touchdown. I think he's maybe gone for that corner because there's a bit more. I think the wind's just going down in that corner.
But that was pulled by Marlow.
Yeah.
You could see Henderson looking down there.
Yeah.
And they all moved up to the other side.
Yeah, I mean, middle of the pitch. I mean, he can go either side. So, yeah, a little bit sloppy by Maidenhead. Anyway, by Marlow.
What can you tell the viewers about Josh Henderson, though? I don't know much about him.
What can I tell him? Well, he's a Maidenhead. He's a Maidenhead boy. He grew up playing his rugby up here. He played a lot of touch rugby. I think for maybe England touch.
Right.
We've seen how good he is with ball in hand, good feet. You can tell he's played a lot of touch. And obviously he hasn't made any tackles yet, which is another reason why he thinks he's a touch player. Anyway, Maidenhead are going, and I think Charlie Thomas is going to get a 4th try here, and he has. That ball is not going to be stopped at all, and Charlie Thomas with his 4th try today. Sponsored by Dan's Bar. If you're not busy tonight, get down to Dan's Bar. I'm sure Charlie will be there buying all sorts of jugs for everyone. What game he's having?
That was unstoppable. I mean, it was. We sort of not teasing everyone about Charlie because he scored 4 tries. But my goodness, what a performance for a second row.
Could we see him in the first team next time around? Could we see him? I mean, the crowd would. Fan favourite, the crowd would. Everyone would.
Well, he could be outside half.
I think that's
he's playing.
I think the only issue for Charlie is it would mean he'd have to train.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I think he'd rather just run around on a Saturday and keep it at that.
He's terrorised them, basically, Marlow. He's terrorised them. Bless him. Ooh, it's another kick gone.
Yeah, so I think that's 48-12 to Maidenhead. Looks like we've got our sound back. Listen to the viewers. A little bit jittery. I don't know if that's because we're talking gibberish.
I think it's just gremlins in the network today.
Yeah, do feedback to us viewers if the sound is back.
As I said, my name's Duncan Jones, the Colts coach. Joined in the commentary box today by Stephen Jones, Sunday Times rugby correspondent. So
unpaid.
Yeah, unpaid. Yep, and Anthony Haywood, who was always recording every game free of charge. Well, getting a can of Coke at least.
If you've only just picked this up, viewers, Maidenhead to play some great rugby, and as I was just saying to Duncan, Charlie Thomas, the second row for Maidenhead, has scored 4 tries, so who says it's a backs game?
So Marlow got knock-on advantage here. Another good carry by the 12, he's been excellent today. See how Marlow can play here with ball in hand. To Sam Caldwell, he's got a great miss pass to their hooker. Oh, that offload would have been brilliant if their winger was awake, but he's got through, and what a strong runner he is. Presented the ball, looks like they'll pick and go here. He has, it's the 2 again. Can Maidenhead hold it up? He's short. Looks like they'll go pick-ups again. Yeah, they're calling the forwards in, they're just going to pick and go, and it's somehow intercepted by Josh Henderson. Lack of composure there by Marlow, and Maidenhead, you'd think, would look to exit now.
Could give it to Charlie Thomas for the 90-yard glory run, not for his 5th try.
I think he'll only make it to halfway. He just does stat pad tap and goes. Anyway, dropped by the Marlow 10 into touch there.
Fair play for Maidenhead there. They didn't let in an easy try for Marlow, did they? They said, well, you know, we're not going to give you a consolation try. We're going to win the ball and put it away, and they did really well. Let's be fair to Marlow though; their heads haven't dropped.
No.
They're almost up to the half century, but they really put the effort in.
No, as I said, they've been worth their 2 tries today, and yeah, they're still going strong. They've got a good bench from them, and I think they're all on now. So anyway, Elliot Frisbee's given the ball, and here goes the quick winger. It's a good kick here, and Elliot Monk is over it. Fullback now looking to run it out. Stopped by Courtney. It is on wide if they go right here. They've only got Charlie Thomas out wide, so they should go wide, but they haven't seen it. It's not been called, so it looks like they'll just pick and go. Not quite sure the plan here from Marlow. Just a couple one-up runners, but again, they're 12. He's been brilliant today. Gets through. Good tackle there by Josh Henderson. Always nice to see England touch player making a tackle. Sometimes you wonder, is that the reason they play touch? But Sam Caldwell's kicked that one out the full.
We've been enjoying Josh Henderson's play, Duncan. You're saying he's a England touch international. He's got a physicality about him that some touch players don't have. He's really impressive. I thought that was really good.
We've got a comment from Levi Meek. You remember Levi Meek?
Yeah.
He said world's heaviest second row. So he's referring to Charlie Thomas there.
Should we have broadcast to Levi, because he's a great player, and say, Levi, why aren't you playing rugby?
Well, I think he has been at training. He's played a couple of games. I don't know what he's doing today, but I have seen him at training recently. So maybe he's just having a week off. But yeah, he's back in the mix. Harrison should have looked to pass out the back there. He had a lovely hard run by Courtney, and Josh was out the back. Anyway, let's see. Elliot Frisbee goes for the kick again. So many kicks today have been charged down.
And he recovered well, though. My goodness, he recovered well.
Marlow 12's on the ball, and he's stolen it.
Okay, but for me, that was a maul form. There was a ruck form there, and he wasn't allowed. But there we are. Fair enough. The rest been excellent.
Yeah, he has been good.
I was looking forward to giving him a stick if he was useless, but he's been quite good, hasn't he? Yeah, he's been good.
Well, we'll come up with a story about you and referee Steve shortly, but here's Dan Cartland on the ball. And this 11's looked good. When he's had the ball, not quite the best kick. Oh, that's high. Elliot did duck, but the referee does feel, and he runs around with his cards to referee. As we said, we don't know if that's because of a statement of intent or...
I think if he's going to be serious...
Listen what he says. Listen to what the referee says.
Yeah, it was straight round the neck. That is the yellow. Right, high tackle. That was foot in, arm around the neck. Yeah, but who for?
Yeah.
For me?
No, it's the winger.
My apologies. Very honest, thank you. That was.
The referee just. Well, there was a bit of confusion there. The referee had been the 7. I think you believe that's the captain, but it was actually 11 who made that high tackle. I mean, Elliot did duck, but the Marlow winger didn't drop down, didn't drop his body height. So
he didn't. These days, you can duck all you want. I mean, the game is so hard on high tackles. And look, the referee could say, look, it's only a second team game. It doesn't really matter. But no, he's right. It was a high tackle. He's now talking to the player who he tried to card off.
Yeah.
So you're taking a man down. Yeah, that's fine. So they are down an extra man because they are non-compete at the scrums now. Okay. So they are currently 13 till the yellow's over. Okay. Thank you. Okay, and we are a penalty for the height.
Right, they haven't got enough forwards, proper forwards, now to form a scrum. So I hate it when there's unopposed scrums, but it's for safety. So fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, miskicked a touch there. Josh Henderson with the ball. We look to kick. Now they're going to play. Elliot Frisbee on the ball. Seeing space behind. And is that going to stay in? No, it doesn't.
Ooh, dear.
So Marlow are down to 13. I mean, they do have subs on the bench. I know they've got to have a man down, so they should be at 14. But I'm not quite sure why.
No, I'm not quite sure why they're down at 13.
I don't think they've had 2 yellows. I'm not sure. But
well, they haven't. But they have got 3. Well, they got 2 substitutes. So
perhaps they're injured.
Could be.
Well, let's listen. Trying to listen, eavesdrop the coaches here.
So the 2 coaches to get together?
Yeah.
Right. 2 great men there. We just want Maidenhead to keep it tidy now, Dan. They played so well that you don't want it to fritter away, and you don't want it to be all one-on-one and people trying to score on their own. Just keep the discipline, and then they've done a brilliant job. They really have. They've now got Charlie at inside centre as well, so that could be really dangerous.
So Marlow on the ball, but holding on called by the referee.
Still young. Yeah. I don't know. Still young. Took one and your dad comes, and then it's just like, trying to too many new things at once.
How long left would you say, Tom?
Ooh, I'd say, but maybe another 20 minutes.
Right.
Another 20 minutes.
Well, it's up to Marlow to try and, keep the score down now. Try and
gone for back of the line now, and Paul Hodgson takes it again. Good throw by Roddy there, hooker.
Also good lifting as well.
Yeah.
You're probably being lifted by people you don't know very well.
So yes, we are uncontested now. He's still going to put 8 in. He doesn't have me, so on.
It's uncontested. Bit like the Welsh team this year.
Yeah.
So uncontested.
I think this probably helps or benefits Marlow this because their scrum has struggled.
Oh yeah,
so interesting to see with a solid platform how their backs attack. They've got their 12. He's been brilliant all day, and their 15 is filling in at 13. But I believe their 12 now has to come over and or he has to be in the scrums. So
Right, okay.
they've only got 4 backs out at the moment, Marlow, so I'm not sure what they're going to try and run here.
Well, they're probably not a backs move.
No.
But I mean, it's a huge advantage for Marlow in the sense that they've been murdered in the scrum.
Yeah.
No, they won it easily.
The 10's gone for a dummy, and he's been taken from his opposite man, and I'm sure Maynard, they've just managed to hook that back, Marlow.
I'm stopping for injury.
James had to stop, saying Caldwell is down with an injury, so the referee's called.
Yeah, that looked bad. Let's hope for the best for him.
Yeah.
Great Marlow fly half done.
Yeah, and he's played well.
Very well.
He's only Colt's age. He's only 18 years old, so it's difficult to step up to these games and play in such a pivotal position as a fly half. And I think he's done well. So
he played really well. He really has. Especially the team that's under pressure, you know. I'm not sure what Sam did there, but he's just been attended to. Well, just to summarise, Maidenhead have played really well. I mean, the coaches must be delighted. Delighted the game's been largely taped so that the coaches can see these guys, because some of these guys have played really well. I think the fly half, obviously Charlie in the second row, their scrummage has been tremendous, which actually the first team scrummage has not been tremendous. Yeah. And they started off being really jumpy, but now since then they've taken their chances. And fair play. I think it's been an excellent game. I really do. I think they've played really well.
And Steve, it would be interesting. I know we're watching the second team today, but you've watched it. We've gone to a couple of first team games this season of late. We went to Camberley away. We went to Wimbledon away. What do you think the first team need to improve on? How do you think they can get back to winning ways? Well,
first of all, they need grizzled old forwards.
Yeah.
That's the 2 games they've lost that we see. Their forwards were really tough, really willing, but non-experienced. They need to get in a couple of grizzled old forwards, and confidence is another thing. But their spirit's fine. The spirit's fine. They are in danger of relegation, but it won't be for a lack of spirit. Bless them.
Well, unfortunately, just looking at the Instagram, first of all, unfortunately, Sam Caldwell, the Marlow fly half, is coming off with an injury. So all the best to Sam. As I said, I teach Sam at a Great Marlow school, really key player of our team, so hopefully that's not too serious.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good, does it? But I mean, fair play, he's on his feet, so I don't know. So what were you going to say?
Yeah, sorry, I just looked at the Worthing Instagram, and unfortunately Maidenhead are 50 points to 12 down at Worthing. I know they would have maybe fancied their chances a little there, Maids, seeing us had a good performance against London Scottish a couple of weeks ago, and Worthing are just, I think they're safe from relegation, after today's result, but they would have fancied Maidenhead getting something. So
that's a disastrous result, and obviously they've got to take action, because it seemed like Maidenhead, with respect,
I agree. So
there we are.
Anyway, back to the second team. Second team game between Marlow and Maidenhead. 48-12 to Maidenhead. Marlow are currently down to 13 men. I will say as well, I didn't say this at the start, but our cameraman guru Anthony has installed cameras at both ends of
they've gone down as well.
the pitch. They've gone down as well. Well, the intention was to have cameras at both sides of the pitch today.
Everything that could go wrong's gone wrong. Sorry.
No, that's
right. Well, we're still able to have a game recorded as Marlow, 12 again. He's been so good today, but he's tackled by Harrison, the main and inside centre.
His old teammate.
Now Marlow, they are down a couple players, but it was on for them out wide. Let's see how they try and attack here. probably don't want to go wide, but Liam Wandowski's taken that ball. And the referee's given a penalty to Maidenhead. Elliot Monk's gone quick. They're definitely not 10.
They were about 3 yards back.
I'm sure the referee will. Yeah, he's playing advantage now.
He's got to.
As part of you, for the sake of the game, you don't want him to yellow card. Here goes Charlie Thomas. Oh, Charlie thought about a quick tap and go again, but he thought, actually, I'm not 7 metres out. I'm not going to get a guaranteed try. I've got to run 40 metres this time.
His sponsors would love it.
Yeah.
Got 5 tries. Who are his sponsors again?
Dan's Bar in Maidenhead.
You've only mentioned them 30 times.
Yeah,
so
well,
they must be absolutely
well, we'll always mention our brilliant sponsors. So,
Dan's Bar.
and what can we do when Charlie Thomas is scoring so much?
Absolutely. I wonder if he's sponsored per try. It costs him a fortune.
Yeah, well, if he gets to jug a try, he's in danger tonight. Back in during COVID, Charlie used to neck, as in fully see off 10 pints a day.
Did he?
Yeah. The whole save the NHS thing went out the window of Charlie, and he was just necking pints. I think, as I said, he stopped that now. But
I think he probably should have sort of stopped it.
Yeah, but he made a name for himself, definitely amongst the Maidenhead team, whilst we were trying to entertain ourselves whilst we were locked up.
Okay. Have you ever had 10 pints in a day?
Well, obviously I wouldn't remember. And who would remember if you had 10 pints in a day?
I remember my flatmate in college entered a drinking competition and he drank 20 pints of IPA and drove home. It was before that, I think it was about before the breathalyzer. And he's fine, he drove home to where my flat was, but he parked in the middle of the road. So no one could get by.
Definitely would get away with it now. So Marlow trying to run it out with Will Clayton, who's taken down by James Weston Kay. Maidenhead trying to counter-ruck this. Looks like Marlow just managed to keep the ball. Josh Henderson gets the ball to Elliot Frisbee. He just needs to fizz this wide. Men on at the moment, but drop ball. But the referee says play on. And Liam Wandowski, can he get the ball out to the winger? Yes, and the linesman hasn't put up his flag, so it's a try for Maidenhead.
Well, they had a 21-man overlap there, so we're glad they scored. But no, that's fair play. Fair play. They kept their discipline. It's easy to go on your own when you're winning by so many, But that was good. That was good.
It's alive.
Nah, it's not live. It's all hair shows.
What's the score then? What do you say?
I think the score now is about 53-12 for the conversion to come.
12, okay. Just sense the crowd drifting a little back near the entrance to the bar now, Tom. Just a little, but they've stuck with it. Fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Well, Ed Parrott, the manager, he's the closest one to the door, so you can tell he's itching to get back in. But he's slowly remembering that his role is to be manager of the second team.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and he puts a lot of time into it. Puts a lot of time into it.
And you obviously went to university with Ed, didn't you?
Yeah, went to Polytechnic with Ed. Yeah, he was his second row.
Any good stories you can share on the live stream?
Not really, no.
Or just not appropriate.
Well, we were only a little Polytechnic, but we beat Brunel University. We beat Southampton University. But we only had about 20 players. We enjoyed it, honestly. We enjoyed it. There was no. It was fine. It was fine.
Anyway, Marlow at the kick-off. Sam Caldwell's gone off, so a new person to take it. Paul Hodgson. Good to see Maidenhead win a kick-off. Liam Wandowski breaking through. A little bit scrappy at the moment. Maidenhead need to tidy that up, and they have. Let's see how Maidenhead try and attack. Looks like Elliot Frisbee is playing at 10. Good run by Paul Hodgson there. No line speed, and he's giving it forward, the referee.
Oh dear.
Quite sure, maybe it was.
Fair enough.
But
does Paul Hodgson play for the first team?
I think he maybe has.
A few games this season.
He's good. He's played well today.
Yeah. He took a knock. He had a concussion, so he's out for.
Oh, all right.
For a bit.
Okay.
I think he won second team player of the year last year.
Okay.
But I remember his speech. I think he said about 2 words, and then that was it.
What was it?
Yeah. So it wasn't.
Was it thank you? Or?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Perfect,
Thank you. Anyway, there's been a couple subs. I think Luke Hayward, son of our videographer today, Anthony, is back on the pitch, as Anthony figured out, as a proud dad would. And he's gone into full-back, his favoured position. Not his best position, but his favoured.
I'm not sure what his dad thinks of him, but I think he played really well. He's quick.
Well, because his dad's with us, Steve, why don't we ask him? Anthony, what do you think of your son?
I think he could lay off the booze on a Friday night and he might play a bit better.
That'd be good.
Unfortunately, I think he's got a lot of natural talent that he's wasted. He doesn't want to really work hard at it, so he sort of took the decision to start working, drinking, women, all that sort of stuff. And
Well,
so he's quite happy to pay for a cup.
I think that's a fair choice.
It doesn't sound the worst thing, Anthony, but hey,
I tell you, I think he's been very impressive. He's very impressive. He's quick.
Yeah.
He's quick, and
Quite agile.
maybe you ought to just not give it away so quick and have a few great years.
I think he really enjoys playing for his club.
Yeah, well, he spent. He was obviously at the Henley College Elite programme, but he was always down here playing on training and playing every match on a Sunday, and he's been an ever-present for the seniors this year. He got a hat-trick on his debut, didn't he?
Yeah,
for
against
the first team.
Hammersmith.
Yeah. So I'm sure maybe with a couple more, well, at least a year's experience in senior rugby, I'm sure we'll see him in the first team again.
Absolutely. He's quick. And he's also determined, he goes for it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Some wings who are quick don't really like the contact, but he's enjoyed the contact.
He's got no fear. He's diagnosed with ADHD. Lacks fear. Which put him out for about 3 or 4 weeks with a a C5 nerve injury.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Paul Hodgson again with a one-hand take in the line out. He's been superb there today. Elliot Frisbee to Harrison. He's gone wide, and it's on here for James Weston Kay, who is dangerous in space. He's a strong lad. He's shrugged off 2 defenders there. He's finally taken down by the 8. Let's see how Maidenhead attack. Elliot Frisbee at 10, and he may be at the back here. They could go, but he's gone to Freddie Tipton. He lovely feet. Freddie's through here, and he just needs to give it to Elliot Monk, who's dropped it forward.
Well, Harry Tipton there. That was really, really generous because he could have got there. I think.
Yeah.
And but I think the support runner was coming so quickly that he had to bang it to him quick, and instead of just a short pass or a deft pass. But again, it's nice to see they keep their discipline.
Yeah.
And also another thing with Marlow, we said at the start that they're our local rivals, and we don't love them, but fair play, they kept on going brilliant. They really have.
Yeah, fair play to them.
They used to have a ref at Marlow, I hated him years ago.
Not like you to hate referees, Steve.
No, I didn't hate him, but let's say the usual penalty count was about 25-2 in favour of Marlow.
Anyway, Marlow looking to run it out. The referee's given a penalty there against Maidenhead. A quick tap and go, which I think is a good option, seeing as the line-out hasn't quite worked for Marlow. So see what they can do with it. The referee looks like he's taken a little bit of an injury here. I'm not quite sure what's happened.
He's pulled the fettle off of it.
Can we hear what he says?
No, that was clearly accidental, but I just didn't want to have to sprint off of that.
He took the player out.
No.
He tripped the player up.
He's bloody had it.
Yeah.
He sent himself off for kicking a player.
So that would have been a first if we saw a referee sent off. A reface back on, our professional crisp taster.
He is.
He's come on for Captain Will Manning. He had a great game today.
For those who missed the first half, a reface is a professional crisp taster. Tastes many different ones. Dead rat was one of the ones we tasted. Bison we did. And fair play, he's a good player as well.
Have you ever tasted dead rat, Chris, before? Steve?
Yes, I have. Yeah, with salt, vinegar. Yeah,
lovely.
Yeah.
Marlow looking to run it out here. Not looking to exit, especially with Maidenhead's back three, not the best option. So let's see what they can do as they try to run it out. Here comes their 12, with a good pass out to the wing. Let's see what he can do.
The 12 has been easily there, but
yes, he has. I think they've got penalty advantage here. Let's see what they can do with it. It's a penalty for Marlow. Looks like again, will they go for the kick to touch? Again, their line-out hasn't worked brilliantly today, but it does give them territory.
No, they've hardly won a kick to touch, so they can't go for touch. I wouldn't have thought.
Tap and go. Let's see what they can do here. He's carried well, this lad. I think
yes, he has.
Good.
He's a good lad. He did well.
Freddie Tipton. No, for me that's hands in a ruck. The ball's still in.
I'm not so sure about that. I might disagree with you there. I think the ball was free, but there we are.
Anyway, Marlow continuing to go with their tap and go tactic now. Ben Gill with a great counter-rack. A refake to Rowley. Can Rowley offload? Oh, I think he just spilled that ball.
Great counter-rack by Ben there.
We're going to be close to full time in a minute.
Yeah, so close to full time. I believe it's 48, or is it 53-12 to Maidenhead. It's been comfortable today for Maidenhead. But as we've seen in the last 5 minutes, Marlow haven't given up.
To play. Yeah, it's your time.
Yeah, there's 5 minutes left of the game.
Yeah, we're right on this
the
line.
referee's just called.
Yeah, what I like about Marlow, they didn't give up. What I like about Maidenhead, they didn't let it get scrappy.
No.
You could easily start trying to score yourself and all that sort of stuff. And they kept going, kept their discipline. They used the extra men, and I think they played really well. I really do.
Bye.
It was a great performance.
Set.
My apologies. Everything going wrong today with the network?
No, Anthony, everyone at this club is grateful for all you do.
Great job, mate.
So,
great job.
Not a problem at all.
Amazing job.
Not a problem at all. These things happen.
There are hundreds of clubs who'd love to have you.
We're an amateur club having professional coverage, so we're more than grateful.
Do we not get paid for commentary?
Well, someone brought us a beer at half time. I don't know if that counts as our wager. But a lovely ball through the legs by the Marlow 13 there, but it's gone straight out of Maidenhead player. Marlow have gone quick here. Why not? Let's play on. The referee doesn't think so.
We had purples here.
It's the Maidenhead line out anyway.
He's good, the ref. I think the ref's been very good.
I think
he couldn't take a quick line up because they were purples. Are they purple or magenta?
Man down, okay.
Pretty sure. I mean, we sort of call ourselves magenta. We sort of talk about us hashtag bleeding magenta.
Oh yeah, bleed magenta, yeah. Very simple is no one knows what colour it is.
Yeah.
We get a bit chilly now.
Yeah, the weather has warmed up a little this week, but we're still not out of the woods with
when you're ready.
this winter weather, so spring is on the horizon. It does look great today. We have got some clearish blue skies.
No compete,
no
that's okay.
contest, as the referee correctly says.
They didn't come up.
Doesn't matter that the ball wasn't straight. Tackled by Rowley in midfield.
I hate that law. I hate that law.
Yep.
Keeps the game flowing, though, Steve. Do you not believe? Or
that's not the first point principle of rugby, that to keep it flowing.
Yeah.
You know,
We're all getting a bit questionable. Yeah.
you can't deliberately throw the ball in crooked because the opposition are not competing.
The one from here. Yeah.
Right. This is what Marlow don't want. They don't want to scrum against Ben Gill and company.
Yeah, and a Refe
Oh, we've got about 2.5 minutes
who's
there.
refreshed himself after coming off half time with a few dead badger and bison and it's uncontested now.
Hedgehog, dead hedgehog.
Yeah, dead hedgehog.
Stay 10.
But it's uncontested, so
Five,
Marlow
five,
get away
five,
with it
five.
here, and they're going to carry through their 12. It's gone out the back to their 10, and that's a good little bit of a good little move there. The winger wasn't again up with play. Let's see what Marlow can do with the ball. Another strong carry by their second row today. And looks like Liam, first man. I believe that was first.
Informed before you went hands in.
I think he was alright if he was first man, but we'll leave it to the referee. Missed tackle there by Maids. Again, there 5 carries for Marlow. He's carried well today. He hasn't stopped. He's been a really important player for them. And it looks like Maidenhead got that ball, and the referee thinks so.
There's no clear release.
Clear release. So even though he was first over the ball, he believes there's no clear release. Gone backwards.
Shoot, by me.
Game's got a little bit scrappy. Lots of penalties go Marlow's way. Could be on the back in. He's gone out to Dan Cartland. And he's going through the gap. He looks like he's going to get here. Going to get it. Yes, he can. Or has he? Yeah, the referee's given a try.
Yeah.
So the game comes to the end of its time, but Marlow's still going well, and they've I think they've deserved it. They
deserve that try. Yeah, it's such an advantage when you got a weak scrum and you don't have to scrummage. But 40 seconds left, and that's surely enough time for Charlie Thomas to get his 5th try.
Yeah. Well, I think it's all caught up with him, those 5 metre.
What the glory!
Yeah. All those tap and go stat padding. So we haven't really seen him much the last 10 minutes. So I think he's maybe got to them, and he's already thinking about his visiting his sponsor Dan Bar. Going to Dan Bar tonight.
What's Dan Bar like?
I've not actually been. Well, there's only one way to find out, Steve, and to all our viewers, which is to maybe visit them tonight. Have a couple pints, see what we thought.
Time has just gone in the red. We have a restart.
Okay, so it's the last play of the game. So let's see what Marlow do. Will they kick out straight away? Well, Elliot Frisbee's gone quick here, and I didn't think that was 10.
He touched it before he went 10. He reached out, touched it before he went 10.
I think the referee was right there. He was a metre before, and he should.
Nice try by Elliot.
Yeah. What's the rule here? Or sorry for you rugby purists, for law.
Yep.
The referee, even though it's last play.
Yeah, did they get this?
I think.
You can have the scrum.
I think we still have one more play. So.
Yeah.
Could be until midnight.
53-22.
So the score is 53-22. Last play of the game, uncontested scrums. Let's see what Marlow can do. Gone for an 8 pickup. Dan Cartman with the ball. 2 on 1 here. Oh, the ball's dropped. I think. No, the referee didn't see it. He didn't see the scrum. I think he just wants. The referee just wants the game to carry on. Oh, not anymore.
It's the biggest knock on I've ever seen.
And that's full time. A comprehensive win for Maidenhead there. A great crowd and a great win for Maidenhead II. Well, not so good for the first team today, Steve, but great to see that our second team are winning with a good crowd.
Look, it was excellent. It's nice weather for a change. It was a great game. Both teams gave it everything. Maidenhead were much better, but I just thought Marlow got stuck in, kept on going, but there's some really outstanding performances by Maidenhead.
And how would you compare this experience, Steve, on a Saturday at Maidenhead compared to your Saturdays for the last 45 years at the middle of the pitch at Twickenham, the Millennium Stadium, Stade de France?
Well, I've covered 21 Lions test matches, and this one was right up there.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave it at that then. Well, thank you very much to the viewers. Thank you, Anthony, for allowing us the opportunity to be up there, especially me and my old man doing this together. It was great. So, come on, you mates.
Thank you for your help there.
Thank you very much.